You could say Chris Brown treats his garage like a studio. Every car's got a different vibe, a different sound, and a different story. He's not the type to just collect the usual rich guy Ferraris. Breezy's collection is a wild, unpredictable mix of retro throwbacks, American muscle, exotic performance, and straight-up alien tech. From old-school cruisers to six-figure hypercars, here is a look inside Chris Brown's garage. Before we rev up this ride, smash that like button if you're into jaw-dropping car collections, and hit subscribe so you never miss a peek inside the wildest celebrity garages. Starting with the 1971 Chevy Impala SS in orange. You could argue that this one is the soul of the collection. It's not the fastest, not the rarest, and definitely not the most expensive at just around $28,000, but it might be the most meaningful. Chris picked it up back in 2012, right after finishing his Fame tour. By then, his fame was solidified, but this car wasn't about making a statement to the world, it was about making one for himself. It looks like something that should be gliding slowly down the boulevard with bass rattling the pavement, and that's exactly what it does, thanks to the custom subwoofer system he installed inside. Blacked-out interior accents seal the look with quiet confidence. This Impala is a throwback in every sense, part nostalgia, part tribute to the journey. You can picture him on a solo night drive, windows down, city lights flickering past, no cameras, no entourage, just him, the road, and an unreleased track pulsing through those custom speakers like a heartbeat. The next car in his collection is over 3 times more valuable and about 10 times louder. It is a 2015 Dodge Viper SRT. This one is all growl and swagger, coated in factory gloss red that catches the sun like a flame. Chris bought it in late 2015 as a present to himself after dropping his album Royalty, and you can feel that victorious energy in every detail. The Viper roars, thanks to a naturally aspirated V10 engine and a sport exhaust system that he made even meaner with custom tuning. He didn't go wild with the visuals here. It's mostly stock with a few key upgrades, like a carbon fiber hood and lightweight trims. It's raw, it's aggressive, and it mirrors the phase Chris was in back then. Unfiltered, a little reckless, but fully in control of his narrative. He splashed over $90,000 to buy this car. Next up is the Porsche, a full tonal shift from the muscle of the Viper to the precision of a 2016 Porsche 911 Turbo S, wrapped in a satin sky blue that looks like it was made to reflect LA sunsets. Chris picked it up the same year, and while it doesn't scream for attention like the Viper, it turns heads in its own way. A quiet confidence. The 911 Turbo S is known for its balance, and that's exactly what it brought to his garage. He outfitted the interior with tech upgrades and a premium sound system. You get the sense that when Chris drives this one, he's not trying to impress anyone. He's just riding smooth, focused, present. The kind of drive where you let the engine do the talking, and the city just fades behind you. He paid $190,000 to get this ride. We're a few rides in. What's your favorite so far? Drop it in the comments. We love seeing which ones hit hardest for you. A slight bump in price, just $15,000 more, but a giant leap in weirdness brings us to the 2013 Rezvani Beast, worth around $205,000. Chris bought it in 2017. That's also when he decided to drop a UFO into his garage, because that's the best way to describe the Rezvani Beast. And hey, if you're into cars that look like they're from another planet, give this video a share with a fellow gearhead. We've still got some monsters left to uncover. The Rezvani is just a straight-up alien. He bought this thing in 2017 during a period where his creativity was firing on all cylinders. Music, dance, painting, fashion, you name it. The Rezvani is basically a street-legal jet with no roof or doors, built with a carbon fiber body so light it practically floats. His version is wrapped in matte black with chrome accents, making it look like a stealth fighter rolling through Hollywood. You don't get into this car, you strap in, like you're about to pull G's. It's the kind of ride that makes even other car collectors stop and have a look. Chris didn't just buy the beast, he styled it. It became his mobile piece of performance art, a way to merge the worlds of speed and style, danger and design. Next up is a car that's already wild in its factory form, but somehow got even wilder once Chris put his hands on it. The 2016 Bentley Bentayga is no joke to begin with. A $245,000 SUV that combines British refinement with raw muscle. But Breezy wasn't trying to blend in with this one. Nah, he dipped it in a glow-in-the-dark paint so bold that it could be spotted anytime in the night. And to take the Nightcrawler vibe to the next level, he threw in some custom LED underglow lighting, giving it that eerie electric presence. Inside, it's all beige leather and luminescent trim, a mix of plush comfort and futuristic sheen. It's a family car for someone who lives like a rock star. Most people wouldn't even think to put glow paint on a Bentley, but not Chris. But the next car in his collection cranks the aggression way up. The 2014 Lamborghini Gallardo, wrapped in fighter jet grey and tricked out with decals that scream Top Gun fantasy, is less of a joyride and more of a war machine. It's not just the wrap either. Chris went full custom and had suicide doors installed. Suicide doors on a Lambo is sacrilegious to purists. But this isn't about purism, it's about impact. It's the kind of car that could sit still at a red light and still make you feel like you're being chased. The matte finish, the faux rivets, the decals, it's practically a grounded beauty. Even amongst a sea of Lamborghinis in LA, this one doesn't just stand out, it intimidates. Breezy has a reputation for transforming his luxury rides into rolling works of art, some more impressive than others. Most recently, he had handwritten Tupac lyrics from Lord Knows meticulously painted across his Lamborghini Gallardo, turning the car into a tribute on wheels. Now, if you've followed Chris's car history, you know this guy doesn't hold back. If you're enjoying this look at Breezy's wildest rides, click the bell icon so you never miss another breakdown like this. And if you're new here, hit that sub button. We do deep dives every week. He's teamed up with street artist Alec Monopoly in the past and once turned a Lambo into a walking Nike ad. And it was a mess. But this time he ditched the crazy color palettes for something with a little more heart. The work took 16 hours and was done by tattoo artist Veyron. While the letters aren't exactly easy to read, the vibe is definitely there. It's a little chaotic, a little poetic, kind of like Breezy himself. Let's triple the price again. Still deep in the realm of European luxury. The next car in his collection is the Lamborghini Aventador SV Roadster, and this beast set him back a cool $500,000. $500,000 for a car that looks and sounds like an explosion in motion. And while that Gallardo brings the heat with its styling and sheer drama, the 2013 Lamborghini Aventador in his garage turns the whole vehicle into a piece of moving history. The base is matte black, the doors open butterfly style, and the trim pops in gold. That Aventador shows up not just at parties, but at art galleries and album drops. It's equal parts ride and reverence, a $500,000 homage on 4 wheels. Now we start getting into territory where the price tags just go bananas. Because when Chris bought his Bugatti Veyron in 2014, it wasn't just about performance, it was about status. At $2.1 million, this wasn't a car you just picked up. It was a statement. A quad-turbo W16 engine 253 mph monster of a statement. The two-tone red and black colorway was a nod to his X era, the album, the aesthetic, the mindset. This was during a time when he was recalibrating everything. His image, his sound, his life. So it made perfect sense that the car he rarely drove became this high-speed monument parked in his studio like a jewel. The Veyron is one of the most expensive and exclusive cars in the world. And for Chris, it wasn't about being seen in it, it was about having it. And yet, somehow, he still managed to level up. Not just in size, but in sophistication. In 2015, he bought a Rolls-Royce Wraith, custom built into what he proudly calls the Studio Shuttle. This wasn't just a fancy car, it was an experience. The Rab is a custom royal purple. The interior is outfitted with Rolls' famous Starlight headliner that looks like you're floating through space. The suicide doors stayed, of course. This is a Wraith, after all, but Chris made it his own by blacking out the badges and details until it practically whispered luxury. And it wasn't just about the look. The car is known for being whisper quiet, even at high speeds, and that vibe fits Breezy's post-tour energy perfectly. It was peace on wheels. Customized from the ground up, this Wraith hit a $2.3 million valuation by the time the upgrades were done. But the crown jewel in Chris Brown's garage has got to be the Lamborghini Huracán STO, aka the Graffiti Bomb. This is where car collecting ends and pure artistic chaos begins. In 2022, Chris partnered with local LA graffiti artists and had the entire vehicle hand-painted. Not wrapped, painted. Every inch became a canvas. And while some car collectors stress about depreciation or scratches, Chris leaned into the chaos. The car's worth is around $2.5 million, mostly because you can't replicate it. It's not just rare, it's impossible to duplicate. It gets rolled out for music video shoots or shoots with fashion photographers, but it's not something you'll ever see parked at the grocery store. Which ride blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you want a part 2 on Breezy's bikes, ATVs, or his crazier custom builds, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss what's coming next.